How's that beautiful boy of yours doing? Adam asks. An obvious attempt to cut through the tension, but I appreciate it. Growing too damned fast, I say. And the more than beautiful wife? More beautiful than ever. Gentlemen! Jeremy interrupts our small talk, his voice booming louder as we round the next corner. There's a new patient at Loveland. Neither Adam nor I respond. Our boss didn't bring us all this way just for that. And I can't stress enough how important this case is, he continues. It's one of the biggest we've ever had. Needless to say, we have to get this right. Adam raises a brow. And the mystery patient would be? Jeremy's gaze drops to the floor, and for the first time I see worry break through his stoic demeanor. Worry that pulls us closer toward Alpha 12. Donny Ray Smith. He's been transferred from the Miller Institute in northern Arizona. The reason? A court-ordered eval. His lawyers are going for the insanity defense. How come Miller sent him to us? Miller didn't. The judge did. The Institute had an internal shake-up just as their review of Smith was near completion. A neuropsychologist working the case is about to get her license yanked. When the DA found out, he put in a request for reevaluation. He got nervous, I say. Very nervous. This story's been all over the news up there. Another reason why we must proceed flawlessly. With everything that's been happening around here. We don't need more negative publicity. Exactly. Jeremy agrees. Incidentally, because of all the delays, the judge has us on a tight turnaround. How tight? I ask. Your evaluations are due in a week. Until then, I'll be clearing your caseloads. Did the folks at Miller reach any decisions before trouble broke out? Adam asks. The psychologist's findings were inconclusive, but the neurologist begged to differ. He concluded that Smith is memory malingering. My gaze sharpens on the doors leading into Alpha 12. What's his crime? How many would you like? I'd like as many as you've got. Murder? Jeremy nods once. So many young girls you can count them on two hands. Unfortunately, so far they've only been able to nail him on the last, a 6-year-old. The same age as Devon. Jeremy 86 is my thought. That crime will be your primary focus. As the case widens, more charges will likely come down the pike. For now, since Smith's involvement in them is as yet unproven, the information on those cases is for background purposes only. The judge wanted to make this very clear. That said, because the last victim was under the age of 15, and multiple murder charges may eventually come into play, this could end up being a death penalty case, so it would be wise to keep in mind the impact of your diagnoses. 10 kids. And they couldn't get him until now? How does that even happen? He stops to look at me. It happens when you can't find the bodies. Including the last. Including the last, yes. Adam shoves his hands in his pockets and observes Jeremy. So how come he's being held down in Alpha? It's taken 3 years to get him into custody, and the DA's not about to take any chances. He requested that Smith be placed within a maximum security setup. Naturally, we agreed to accommodate. Suicide watch? You bet. We reach Alpha 12. Jeremy swipes his card through a scanner slot. The door responds with a sharp, motorized click. When it opens, sounds roar out. The kind that can penetrate marrow. The kind that few people, if they're lucky, ever have to hear. Ululating, wordless lamentations. Shrill cries of base terror. Cackling, eerie laughter from men who would not only rather murder you than look at you, but also do it in the most heinous and barbaric ways their depraved minds can imagine. We step out onto the floor. A row of doors faces us on both sides, each punctuated by a steel-gridded window. I see fingers and faces, all eyes aimed directly at us. I see expressions that run the gamut from glazed to goofy, maniacal to menacing, and the rest just plain mad. Hurry up! An urgent whisper sounds from behind me. I turn my head and find Stanley Winters staring at me with pleading distress. What the hell are you waiting for? He asks. Time is running out. I look at him calmly. This place is broken. His voice